The View is off the air right now, and there's only one person to blame, the show's very own host, Whoopi Goldberg. Over the years, Whoopi has always managed to stir up debate concerning her behavior on the show and her wild opinions. But lately, her actions have crossed the line and the network has been left with no choice but to take the daytime talk show off the air to diffuse the tension. Even Goldberg's own co-hosts are tired of her antics and put her in her place live. You're watching Celebrity Fix, and today, we're going to be looking at how The View hosts destroyed Whoopi Goldberg live for ruining the show. Stay tuned till the end of the video to see exactly why this group of friends grew apart. But before we get to that, make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay in touch.
We're gonna
show
keep,
ever.
Girl, please stop talking. Please stop talking right.
Face and yelled, "I've done more for victims than you ever will." Then I said to her some few choice words I cannot repeat.
Whoopi has hosted the talk show since 2007, and along with her group of co-hosts, she's provided us with plenty of entertainment over the years. But lately, Goldberg has been going off track with her hosting, being rude to her co-workers, stirring up fans with controversial opinions, and disrespecting guests on the show. Goldberg has been keeping rather busy, but it's her latest victim that has everyone really fuming. It was none other than the country singer and her co-host on The View, Miranda Lambert. The American songwriter stopped her performance of The Tin Man in Las Vegas and pointed to some girls who were busy taking a selfie instead of listening to her song. Miranda's fans didn't appreciate the gesture as several of them walked out of the concert.
I'm gonna stop right here for a sec, Danny. I'm sorry. These girls are worried about their selfie and not listening to the song. It's pissing me off a little bit.
Naturally, the girls brought it up during the show, and co-host Sunny Hostin sided with the fans, saying, "I'm going to take as many selfies as I want if I paid $757 for tickets. I'm sorry, just me."
The expensive tickets in the VIP section that they were in are $757. I'm gonna take as many selfies as I want.
A lot of fans lauded Sunny for picking the right side, but one person in the crowd wasn't happy. It was Goldberg, and she made sure everyone knew about her thoughts on the matter. The American TV personality completely disagreed with Hostin and said, "You know what? Stay home. If you're going to spend $750 to come to my concert, then give me the respect of watching me while I do my thing, or don't come." Sunny tried to present her side of the argument by making Whoopi realize that maybe she feels like looking back on the memories sometime in the future. But Goldberg was not hearing any of it. She got up and said, "Turn on the television, girl. I'm leaving y'all."
Turn on the television, girl.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
I'm leaving y'all.
Turns out Whoopi was being serious and actually walked off stage while her co-workers stared in disbelief. They couldn't believe that Goldberg was pulling a stunt on live TV. Sure, they didn't expect the 67-year-old to agree with them, but there's something called healthy disagreement. Whoopi had no reason to get up and leave. The situation could have been handled much differently, and the fans agree. Whoopi could have easily agreed to disagree instead of creating an uncomfortable situation for everyone.
Don't come.
Maybe I want to play it again.
Well, it doesn't mean you
What does
can't
that mean?
take it.
When the president of the United States whips up people to beat the hell out of people.
However, the host's behavior hardly comes as a shock to some, since they've known Goldberg for years now. She's always had a knack for stirring up unneeded drama and taking the heat from fans everywhere. Last year, the host found herself in the crossfire for her comments about the Holocaust. Goldberg wildly claimed that race was not a factor in the Holocaust. Fans didn't wait to drag her for that one, and by the end of the week, ABC News had suspended her for actions. Company president Kim Godwin hoped that the suspension would allow Whoopi to take some time to reflect and learn about the impact of her comments. But much to Kim's and the fans' disappointment, the time off didn't do Whoopi any good. She came back and she was worse than ever. The TV host was struggling with reading her note card during one episode. Sunny jumped in to help, but Goldberg didn't appreciate it at all.
Fans started complaining the hosts argued with each other all the time.
Instead, the TV host shaded her and fans picked up on it. They didn't like it one bit, as they blasted the American TV personality for her actions online. One fan aptly said that Whoopi is so unnecessarily rude to Sunny, while another said that Whoopi was willing to fight her over being wrong. The TV host got under a lot of people's skin for being rude to Hostin, but Whoopi's rudeness is not news for anyone who's been keeping up with her for years. In 2018, she clashed heads with Jeanine Pirro in a heated debate that had fans talking for ages. The former New York judge was a guest on the show, and while Goldberg should have treated her with respect, she did the exact opposite. Jeanine Pirro started by calling out Whoopi for her on-air bias. Of course, knowing Goldberg, she wasn't going to take the insult lying down and made sure Pirro regretted pointing fingers at her in the first place. What's even more shocking is that the screaming match continued backstage.
To whip up people, to beat the hell out of people.
In a tell-all interview with Sean Hannity on his radio show, Jeanine revealed that Whoopi attacked her backstage. Pirro tried to initiate a conversation after the show, saying that she's fought for victims all her life. But the TV host was not in the mood for a civil conversation. She went ballistic at Jeanine, dropping F-bombs left and right, and even telling Pirro to get out of the building. Even though Goldberg and Jeanine don't have the same political opinions, that's no way to treat a guest. Whoopi had no reason to lash out like that. To make it worse, Whoopi showed little remorse for her actions. Over the years, Whoopi has always acted like she's the authority on subjects, telling her co-hosts to shut it and getting the final word in. Many think that she treats the people around her like kids.
Yelled, "I've done more for victims than you ever will." Then I said to her some few choice words I cannot repeat.
That said, Whoopi Goldberg is the heart of The View. Despite her lash-outs, the TV host has brought life to the show, with many viewers tuning in specially to catch her on the show. Even though her recent actions are inexcusable, ABC News can't kick off Goldberg. What they do need is an intervention and let Whoopi know that things can't go on this way. Maybe another suspension would do the trick, or perhaps the fans could make Goldberg see the error of her ways. There's no telling if Whoopi would change after this, but there's no harm in trying. Hopefully, the break would do the group of co-hosts some good, driving down the tension. Goldberg really needs to work out a way here to keep the peace with her co-hosts for the sake of the show. And that was all the time we had for today's video. Do you think Whoopi was in the wrong? Should ABC News give her the boot? Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and smash that subscribe button for more similar videos in the future. With all that said, as always, we'll see you in our next video.